Hello there and welcome my friends, welcome back to another video. In this video we are of course talking about an LED light which many of you may not have actually heard of, but you should all definitely be aware of because of how good it is. We're going to be taking a look at the Interpet Tri-spec 2 LED light. So the Interpet Tri-spec 2 is an LED which pretty much does everything. It has super bright LEDs in 3 different colours. It's got white at 6500K. It has red lights for bringing out the colour of your fish, but also more importantly for maximising plant growth, and it also has blue LEDs for a night light. But also the blues are important if you're going to be using this on a marine tank. That's right, this light can either go on a freshwater tank and also a marine tank, so it can do anything you like. And that's all down to the LEDs that are inside of this light, because they are targeted specifically for the right wavelength to be growing either plants or corals. This light comes in 5 different sizes, starting at around 2 foot and going all the way up to 5 feet in length. But the beauty of these lights is they are fully adjustable, so that's why there's a range of size on this diagram, because the lights can fit a variety of different size aquariums. So let's get this box open and see what you get inside. Okay, so this light comes pretty well packaged, luckily, and inside the box you get your LED light. So it's covered in a protected layer of card and also polythene. So other than the light in this box, you get your transformer, which is the LED driver for the unit. So there isn't a massive bulky transformer like you get on other lights, it's all done via the plug. You also get a fitting kit, so this allows you to attach it underneath a fish tank lid should you want to. And your instruction manual, and as standard it comes with a simple on-off switch, and each one of these switches is on a different circuit, allowing you to control the coloured lights independently. Okay, so let's talk about why this light is so special, and it has a lot to do with the LEDs. As you can see, they are massively bright single LEDs, and they certainly pack a punch. I currently can't actually look at this light unit without seeing stars in my eyes. Now the LEDs on this light are actually CREE LEDs, so they're incredibly high quality and punchy. Now compared to the original unit, the Tri-spec 2 is 70% brighter than the old version, and that's because of the lenses that are integrated into this unit. As standard, as we've already seen, the unit comes with a on-off switch, a double on-off switch in fact, and this allows you to control the individual lights. So on the first switch you have the red and whites, so if you're running a freshwater tank and you didn't want much blue in it, then you can control that. The other switch allows you to turn the blues on, and this is good for allowing you to have a night light because you can turn off the colours and you've now got a nice moonlight. However, the important fact of the blue lights, it also allows you to put this on a marine tank, because these blue are at the perfect spectrum for growing a wide range of corals. So let's have a little talk about the LEDs and the spectrum that they output. So as I've already mentioned, they are specifically tailored for the growth of aquatic organisms. Obviously the most popular of these would be the freshwater planted aquarium. So they are tailored for growing freshwater plants. The white LEDs are set to 6500K, which allows you to grow your freshwater plants, but there's also a peak at the blue and red spectrum to hit those chlorophyll absorption points. And this is really important because it allows you to get maximum growth out of your plants. Now in terms of marine aquariums, I have actually got one of these lights on pretty much every one of my marine aquariums, and that's because they work so well. And also I grow a lot of marine aquarium plants. I grow macroalgae, and as you can see, this aquarium is flourishing under this light. And that's all because of the spectrum these LEDs are set to, and the actual output is so good it can just grow anything. And you might be interested in seeing how they affect corals. Well, I've got a few corals in here, not many, but a few. I've got a couple of mushrooms and some zoas, and you can see that they are growing really well, especially the zoas. Let's have a look at them under blue, and you can see how much they fluoresce. So under blue, you can see my little orange mushrooms and my palizoas there. They fluoresce really nicely, as does this green mushroom. So for marine aquariums, these lights are really good and really effective. So another great feature about these lights is the fact that they are IP67 rated, and this means that they're actually waterproof down to 1 metre. So to demonstrate the fact that they are waterproof, I'm going to do something with these lights just to prove it to you. Now this is a brand new set of lights. I've just unpacked it, as you can see, and we'll just test the waterproofing. So I wouldn't do this very often to a brand new set of lights, but as you can see, perfectly fine, submerged in salt water, and well, it speaks for itself. So no more worries about dropping your light into your aquarium, but also if you're putting these lights in something that's got a lot of humidity, you don't have to worry about the water getting into the light unit and ruining it from the inside. So when you're buying a new light for your aquarium, obviously it's important to know if it's going to fit or not, and that's the beauty of these brackets on the end here. There's one of these brackets on each end of this light, and they're fully adjustable. So all you have to do is undo these screws, and it allows you to slide the bracket in and out to the desired length. The other thing about this light unit is it has these slots here, and this allows it to be retrofit onto popular brands of aquariums which have the lids that lift up and down. The flaps for this purpose are sold separately. So let's have a little chat about the controllability of these lights. Now I like the fact that it comes as standard with these rocker buttons, and it allows you ultimate and quick control over the light being on and off and the colours that it's outputting. But something that you can get as an add-on is the Tri-spec 2 app controller. So this actually replaces the switches. You get rid of that and then you add the app controller in its place. And what this allows you to do is to connect your phone via an app to this unit here and control the lights in that way. So it's a simple Bluetooth receiver in there. It has a battery in there which actually acts as a backup. So what happens is, if there's a power cut, it doesn't actually lose what it's got saved. It will remember what you set it to. And other brands of lights don't have this feature. And I found that if you get a power cut, you have to go around and reset all of your lighting. But this has that feature, so it's very good. So this is the app. It's the Interpet Tri-spec app. And what you basically do is you press scan, and then it will find your light. You press on that, and then it will connect to the light. So once it's connected, you'll get this interface, and it's got lots of different features that you can do. You've got instant controls, so this just allows you to turn things on and off at will, red, blue and white, the same way you'd do this, but it also has other features. So for instance, you have a light timer. It allows you to have a sunrise and then go through to a sunset, and then a night light which switches off at around 12 o'clock. You've got a customized feature which allows you to change the intensity. A storm feature, which, to be fair, I never use storm features, but if you wanted one, it's there. And also biotopes. So these are 2 biotopes here. One is for the Amazon rainforest and one is for an African Rift Valley. So this is a very simple to use app and very effective in setting up your lights exactly how you'd want them. So I think we can all agree that this is an outstanding LED light unit. And this is why I use it on my own systems. I've got 3 of these lights now, and I'm planning on getting a few more, just because they do everything that I want them to. As well as being an excellent light in general, they're also very well priced, very competitively priced against similar models of lights from other brands. So the price range is around, because it does vary from seller to seller, but it's around £100 for the smallest unit, all the way up to £250 for the very largest 5 foot. I think that's incredible value for what you get. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have been the Everyday Aquarist, and that has been the Tri-spec 2 LED light. If you did like this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit the like button if you did enjoy the video, and remember to also put notifications on by hitting the bell, so that if I release any new videos, you get a notification and you can watch them, hopefully. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and happy fish keeping!